Welcome to Thrive Sphere, your trusted source for science-backed wellness, longevity, and healthy living after 50. Today, we're tackling one of the most seductive yet misunderstood topics in the health world: longevity. Everyone wants to live longer and live better, but we're bombarded with headlines, supplements, superfoods, and rituals that promise extended lifespans. Take this pill and reverse aging. Wineglass, drink red wine daily to live to 100. Herb, follow this ancient diet for eternal youth. But how much of this is true, and what's just clever marketing? In this episode, we'll bust the biggest longevity myths and reveal what actually works, based on science, not speculation. Chapter 1: Myth: Blue zones are magic. You've heard of the blue zones, regions where people regularly live past 100, like Okinawa, Japan, Sardinia, Italy, Icaria, Greece, Nicoya, Costa Rica, and Loma Linda, California. PubMed. +12. Very well mined. +12. Herald Sun. +12. Many believe the secret to long life lies in the location, but that's only half the story. Left-pointing magnifying glass: what makes these regions special? Researchers, including Dan Buettner, identified a set of Power 9 principles shared across these communities. Move naturally, no structured gyms, instead, daily movement through gardening, walking, and household tasks. Very well mined. +4. NCBI. +4. Herald Sun. +4. Purpose, known as Ikigai in Okinawa or Plan de Vida in Nicoya, giving life meaning, adds up to -7 years of life expectancy. Food and Nutrition Journal. +7. Reddit. +7. Reddit. +7. Downshift, daily rituals like prayer, naps, or social time reduce stress and inflammation. Reddit. +5. Very well mined. +5. Reddit. +5. 80% rule, eating until 80% full to prevent overeating, e.g., Hara Hachi Bu. Reddit. +7. NCBI. +7. Very well mined. +7. Plant Slant, predominantly plant-based diets, with meat sparingly. Wine at 5, light daily alcohol, often with community and meals, except for Adventists. Belong, strong social support and faith communities add 4 to 14 years to life. Reddit. +3. Reddit. +3. Reddit. +3. Loved ones first, close family ties, multi-generational living fosters love and purpose. Right tribe, healthy social circles encourage healthy habits. Adelaide Now. +9. Reddit. +9. NCBI. +9. The real lesson. Researchers highlight that these environments do not rely on supplements or treadmill workouts, they rely on integrated lifestyle habits woven into daily life. Adelaide Now. +5. Very well mined. +5. NCBI. +5. Key takeaway: you can build your own blue zone lifestyle, no passport needed. Pill Chapter 2: Myth: you need expensive supplements to live longer. The market is flooded with anti-aging pills, NAD+ boosters, resveratrol, spermidine, the list goes on. Microscope reality check. Most longevity evidence for these supplements comes from animal studies or in vitro labs. Human trials are limited and often inconclusive. High costs and long-term safety concerns are rarely disclosed. Placebo-controlled, long-term human trials are rare. We simply don't know if they truly prolong life. White heavy checkmark: what actually works. Nutrient-dense, antioxidant-rich diet, berries, leafy greens, nuts. Daily physical activity. Clean sleep. Effective stress management. Deep social bonds. These habits are proven across generations to support longevity without breaking the bank. Herb final thought: you can't supplement your way out of poor life choices. Wine glass Chapter 3 Myth: a glass of wine a day is good for longevity. For years, moderate alcohol, especially red wine, has been linked with heart health and longer life. Black down arrow # newer findings. Recent meta-analyses show no clear net benefit for moderate wine on longevity. Ultra-human. +2. PMC. +2. Reddit. +2. Adelaide Now. +4. Ultra-human. +4. The Times of India. +4. PubMed. +3. PubMed. +3. PubMed. +3. Some studies suggest increased cancer risk, especially breast cancer, even at low intake. PubMed. The previously observed benefits may stem from socioeconomic and lifestyle factors, not alcohol itself. Grapes: if you drink, do so occasionally and mindfully, ideally with food and community. Don't rely on it for health benefits. Bell quick fact: 1 bottle of wine per week carries similar cancer risk as smoking 5 cigarettes per week for men and 10 cigarettes per week for women. PubMed. +15. Reddit. +15. NCBI. +15. Meat on the Bone Chapter 4 A myth: high-protein diets shorten your life. Animal protein has been vilified for aging via IGF-1, a hormone linked to cancer risk. Seedling context matters. In youth, high IGF-1 may pose risks, but after 50, protein becomes protective. Studies show older adults with adequate protein intake have stronger muscles, bones, and immunity, and live longer. Reddit. +1. PMC. +1. Reddit. Protein deficiency is a major driver of frailty and age-related decline. Salad best sources. Lean meats, fish, eggs, legumes, tofu, and tempeh, not processed meats, are ideal. Electric light bulb bottom line: after 50, think protein as prevention, not peril. No entry sign Chapter 5 Myth: calorie restriction is the holy grail. Calorie restriction, CR, extends life in rodents, but human applications are complicated. Warning sign # CR trade-offs. Low energy, muscle and bone loss. Nutrient deficiencies and increased fracture risk. Mental health strain from chronic dieting. White heavy checkmark better approach. Combine time-restricted eating, 12-12 or 14-10, with high-nutrient meals. Evidence shows this approach supports metabolism without CR's downsides. Heavy checkmark # summary: CR isn't the only way. Sustainable timing plus nutrition works better long-term. Chapter 6 A myth: longevity is all in your genes. It's tempting to believe that living a long life is simply a genetic lottery. You either hit the jackpot or you don't. After all, you've probably heard stories of centenarians who smoked daily, drank heavily, and still lived past 100. But modern science paints a different picture. Microscope what the research says. Studies on identical twins, who share the same DNA, reveal that only 20 to 30% of your lifespan is determined by genetics. The remaining 70 to 80% comes down to lifestyle, environment, and personal choices. That's a massive opportunity. What does this mean for you? You have control over whether you smoke or breathe clean air, how active you are each day, the quality and diversity of your diet, how you respond to stress, the strength of your social connections, your exposure to toxins and pollutants. In fact, the field of epigenetics shows that your lifestyle can turn genes on or off. You can literally reprogram how your genes behave by improving your habits. Electric light bulb key takeaway: genetics load the gun. Your lifestyle pulls the trigger or puts the safety on. Chapter 7 A myth: mental health doesn't affect longevity. We tend to separate mental and physical health. Stress, depression, and loneliness are often treated as emotional inconveniences, not real health threats. But the truth? Your brain and your body are deeply interconnected, and mental health can be a powerful predictor of how long you live. Chart with downward trend. The science is clear. Chronic stress accelerates aging by shortening telomeres, the protective caps on your DNA. Shorter telomeres equals faster aging and higher disease risk. A 2015 study found that loneliness and social isolation increase the risk of early death by up to 30%. Depression is associated with higher inflammation, weakened immunity, heart disease, and dementia. In fact, one famous study even found that loneliness can be as deadly as smoking 15 cigarettes a day. So why don't we treat mental health like we do blood pressure or cholesterol? Seedling: how to support emotional longevity. Daily mindfulness, even 5 to 10 minutes of deep breathing, meditation, or prayer can lower cortisol and improve resilience. Therapy or coaching, talking through emotions helps process trauma and develop coping skills. Gratitude journaling shifts your mindset and builds mental strength. Community connection, join a group, volunteer, or prioritize real friendships. Time in nature, studies show green time boosts mood and reduces rumination. Your mental fitness is just as important as your physical fitness. Protect it fiercely. Salad Chapter 8, What Does Work? The Longevity Lifestyle Blueprint. So, what actually adds years to your life, and life to your years? While no single food or hack will guarantee a longer life, science consistently supports a set of core lifestyle behaviors that promote both lifespan, how long you live, and healthspan, how well you live. 1. Nutrition. Forget fad diets and superfoods. The key is consistency and quality. White Heather checkmark evidence-based eating patterns. Mediterranean-style diet, rich in vegetables, legumes, fruits, olive oil, and seafood. Fiber, crucial for gut health, immune function, and blood sugar control. Berries, greens, nuts, full of antioxidants that slow cellular aging. Moderate protein, especially important after 50 to preserve muscle. Limit, refined sugars, processed meats, trans fats, and excess alcohol. Rainbow: the more colorful your plate, the more diverse your nutrients. Runner 2. Daily movement. You don't need to be a marathon runner to live long, but you do need to move regularly. Bar chart: what the data shows. Just 150 minutes of moderate exercise per week reduces mortality risk significantly. Strength training twice a week preserves muscle, metabolism, and bone density. Daily walking improves circulation, mood, digestion, and brain function. Mix it up. Strength, bodyweight, resistance bands, or weights. Cardio, walking, biking, dancing, swimming. Flexibility, yoga or stretching. Balance, tai chi or single leg exercises. Dancer movement is medicine. Make it joyful and frequent. Sleeping Phase 3. Sleep. Sleep isn't a luxury, it's a biological necessity for repair, recovery, and longevity. Person in bed: optimize your sleep. Stick to a consistent bedtime, even on weekends. Keep your bedroom cool, dark, and quiet. Avoid screens 1 to 2 hours before bed. Cut caffeine after 2 p.m. Consider magnesium or herbal teas to support rest. Deep sleep strengthens the immune system, balances hormones, and clears brain toxins linked to Alzheimer's. 4. Stress management. Long-term stress triggers inflammation, gut dysfunction, heart disease, and memory loss. Build a daily routine that includes breathing exercises or guided meditation, journaling or affirmations, time in nature, laughter, play, or hobbies. No entry sign: chronic stress is aging. Calm is anti-aging. #handshake 5. Social health. Humans are hardwired for connection. Community isn't a nice-to-have, it's a survival tool. Books research shows people with strong relationships live longer and recover faster from illness. Isolation raises blood pressure, weakens immunity, and increases inflammation. Busts in silhouette build your circle. Join a class or club. Call or visit family weekly. Prioritize friendships. Give support, volunteering helps you live longer too. Sun with rays #6. Sunlight and circadian rhythms. Your body runs on an internal clock, and syncing it with nature improves sleep, metabolism, and energy. Sun with rays #reset your rhythm. Get 10 to 20 minutes of sunlight in the morning. Dim lights after sunset. Avoid screens at night or use blue light filters. Eat meals at consistent times. Electric light bulb. Your circadian health is your metabolic health. Microscope Chapter 9, The Role of Modern Medicine. While lifestyle is powerful, don't ignore the role of preventive healthcare. Syringe. Modern medicine has dramatically extended life expectancy, thanks to vaccinations, antibiotics, blood pressure control, diabetes management, early cancer detection, proactive healthcare checklist, annual blood work, check glucose, CRP, inflammation, vitamin D, lipids, cancer screenings, colonoscopy, mammogram, prostate exams, bone density scans after age 50, vaccines, flu, shingles, COVID-19, pneumonia as recommended. Warning sign #don't wait until something's wrong. Use healthcare as a tool for prevention, not just treatment. Combine the best of both worlds, holistic lifestyle plus evidence-based medicine. Chapter 10, The Future of Longevity, What's on the Horizon? Science is entering a new era of aging research. Exciting developments include senolytics, drugs that clear out zombie cells that contribute to aging. Epigenetic reprogramming, resetting biological age markers at the DNA level. Microbiome therapy, customizing gut bacteria to improve immunity and brain health. CRISPR gene editing, potential to repair age-related genetic damage. Personalized medicine, tailoring prevention and treatment to your unique DNA, biomarkers, and environment. Building construction #longevity. Biotech companies are working on breakthroughs, but many are years away from being mainstream. In the meantime, master the basics. They work now. Counterclockwise arrows. Chapter 11, The 8 Longevity Pillars, quick recap. Let's bring it all together. Here are the 8 evidence-based pillars of lasting vitality. Salad. Eat smart. Prioritize whole foods, fiber, healthy fats, and clean proteins. Avoid ultra-processed junk. Run or move daily. Walk, stretch, dance, lift, play. Just move. Strength training is especially vital after 50. Sleeping. Sleep deeply. Aim for 7 to 9 hours in a cool, dark, screen-free space. Protect your sleep like you protect your heart. Manage stress. Breathe, pause, journal, or laugh. Chronic stress is a silent killer, release it daily. Nurture your gut. Eat more fiber, fermented foods, and prebiotics. A healthy gut equals stronger immunity, sharper brain, better mood. Family. Man, woman, girl. Stay connected. Social bonds are more predictive of longevity than any biomarker. Invest in love, friendships, and community. Hospital. Prevent disease. Use modern medicine proactively, regular tests, screenings, vaccines. Knowledge is power. Prevention is freedom. Bullseye. Keep growing. Have purpose. Stay curious. Keep learning. Challenge your mind. Explore new passions. Glowing star. Longevity isn't about avoiding death, it's about embracing life. Fully. Daily. Consciously. Final words, don't just add years to your life. Add life to your years. It's not about a magic pill or a silver bullet. The truth about longevity is both simpler and more powerful than most headlines suggest. Flex biceps. It's in your habits. It's in your mindset. Red heart. It's in how you care for your body, your mind, and your relationships, day after day. So the next time someone says, "Take this one thing to live longer," smile and say, "I'm building a lifestyle that helps me thrive."